fairly quiet, but that's because Savage and Liki and all the rest of his guys were doing very, very well as well. So they're like, if they're fragging out, Sterling doesn't really have much to frag himself. So yeah, but it looks like
We going
we are
live.
ready to go for map number 1 on Nuke. Didn't actually get to finish the map picks, by the way. Map 2 being Vertigo, picked by order. And then the map 3, if we need it, will be Dust 2. But here we are. We
Taking
are
it.
set and ready for
Yeah,
Nuke.
they were really off the mark, ready to go. These guys are raring to go here. Both
Yeah.
teams want to get to the upper bracket final. It's only play that one BO3 tomorrow. That's probably the added bonus. And we're gonna get underway.
And interesting to see, actually, starting off that, the CT setup, they're completely giving up outside order. And they actually may be punished for it now, because you can see two players, Liki and Sterling, and hazr, excuse me, also jumping out of hut. They've swung round, but they have not taken the main position into consideration. They've been punished for it, been caught with their pants down, and Liki is last left alive against 4. He's already found one. Looking for the two players on ramp, finds USTILO, and, oh, I thought he was so close to finding Tux as well, that new player for order. But Liki's got himself in an okay spot here, Josh.
Yeah, 1v2 clutch. And I've got to say, basically Tux coming back in. There's Vexar as well that we mentioned as well. Vexar getting a quick free. Did he get a 4K deal? Or did he get a 3K? I think he got 2K. No, he got 2K. Valiant's with the dualies. He's been seen. And Liki, he makes it. He's going to make it happen here because he's going to get the bomb
for the
at
ace.
least. He's going for the ace. He's going to recover his. He's going to do. He's just going to continue from Vertex.
And the man,
He's
the new man for Tux. Pressure on him, but Liki, he secures the ace and the 1v4 to get their map pick of Nuke started off to an absolute blaster. Liki, of course, the man with the 4-man nade, and he's starting this one off with an ace.
Take a bow, Liki. Just take a bow. That's an absolute gun 1v4, especially how, basically Vexite saw all the information, had a beautiful flank initially on the pistol round, and Liki able to just put an ace on the board. It's just beautiful play from Liki as well. Also, not to mention as well, just isolated, quick clean shots for the USP. And I've got to say, what a start now. Valiant's at workshop, the smokes go up, and Valiant's just looking for a play that's just being a bit little eager. And he's just checking the smokes again, and he's just seeing that it's just all clean. There's no gaps. I mean, look at those, look at that smoke, perfect.
Those are perfect.
And they're going to get down to secret.
They also, they're going to shift through as well. So Vexite isn't really going to know how many are down. He knows one Galil is down here, so HE eats to his face. But APOC, it's awkward, and he doesn't win the battle. Vexite gets out alive with 41 HP. Yeah, but I wonder if he knows. Did he actually see the rest of the players down secret?
He saw one player, but I'm assuming Valence has said they're probably all going to go down secret. You don't need the information as per se, but you can just safely assume that teams going down secret. And Vexite's on a very strong position here at Catwalk.
Well, yeah, it's interesting that he's still the only one down B. Yes, they've got 2 players in ramp for the quick rotation, but I'm surprised that at least one of those players hasn't rotated over. Valiant's right now gets an awful bit of timing as he suddenly looks away from secret, and Sterling peeks out, and he has a freebie. Looking for Tux in heaven as well. See you later, he says, and that's going to be bomb planted on A, and most likely they're around for LookingForOrg.
I'm going to say great execute from LookingForOrg as well. Like, they get that B player in, being Liki with the lurk, and then Sterling he gets the timing perfectly under Valiance, which is unlucky for him. But, what he does there as well is that they're going to switch it out to A, and also they got that B lurk as well, so the B defenders being Vexite, if the others can't go through the vent to get to the A site, they have to wrap around to ramp. Yeah. And it's not going to happen, pretty much. They hit the 5-7 and the deagle. Also, I got to say, we talked about it earlier with LookingForOrg in Vertex as well, about the amount of people backing their family members in this as well. Basically, Damio, Vexite's brother, he watches every single game as well. It's probably in the chat right about now. Supporting his younger brother.
Make yourself known.
Yeah, he's always lurking, and he'll just scream order up when order went around. Okay, always does it. Okay, yeah. But yeah, you got Bandle Legend, you got Deb, Deb has his mother and also has his grandmother. You got a lot of people watching this. It's awesome.
Shout out to all the families out there supporting their family members in the esports scene.
Yep. Also, I should mention as well. Actually, I'm not sure who the AWPer is actually for Order these days. We'll find out, but I know Jara can AWP. Jara is IGL, of course. And Liki's the IGL for Looking for Org, and Sterling is on the AWP. Now, APOC is looking for a few players in Dumpstone. They're thinking that Vexite is playing this angle. Vexite does get open and kill on APOC. Should be traded out at Dumpstone. He is. Ooh, free trans was very decent from Liki there. He's hitting it with shots.
He is cracked right now. He's 6-0.
Yeah, I think
he was so close to making it 7.
Yeah, I think basically Order's game plan might be just switching to just don't go near Liki, okay? Just don't go near him.
It would be a good start on Sterling's gun barrel. Has been spotted and Valiance's bullet has been fired. Hazr has traded back for Tux, but Valiance is still going to be a pest over in credit, and he's got one more. That's 2 kills for him in this round. The only 2 kills he's managed to pick up so far. Hazard creeping into the angle, but wins out. And it's now him and Savage all up against Gyra with a Zeus, by the way.
And we had a Zeusy kill earlier, the mid-air Zeus, but I think he's just got to be a bit closer, Jara. Just a bit closer, Jara takes a bit of damage. Needs to get the dink of the USP. Great utility. I think Jara did see that one coming, but just didn't rush down.
And yeah, I mean, he's probably going to try and go for something here. There's no point really saving the 9 HP and USP, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, see if he can get something. Of course, the Zeus is nowhere near in range to be getting a kill, and has up. He's ready for it. 3-0 hot start for Looking for Org on the T side. Nuke, let's bear in mind.
I gotta say, Valence has got a lot of money, by the way, from those Deagle kills. So yeah, the LWP is getting bought up. Valence is on the AWP. And maybe I should have actually asked Order before. I completely forgot about the new AWPer because Equal left the team. So I'm just like, oh. Yeah, that would make a good addition. So Valiance is on the AWP this time.
Well, Valiance was scouting on the force spot in the second round, so it's no surprise that he does, have the AWP out this time. Be interested to see what he could do with it, but right now Tuck's in a bit of trouble. His screen's completely white, and he has not been punished for it. The spam will come through eventually, but there's still got a player in rafters, that being USTILO, who drops down to the bomb site. Looking for Org, forced to slow down here. They're going to eat a HE grenade. And that's Hazr and Liki taking a bit of damage, and that's them both in one-tap range now.
Valiance peeks out. Oh, that was a beautiful shot by Savage for Valiance. Yeah, that Savage is burning, so pretty easy kill for Vexite. He's hurt Savage. Flashbang's been in, so Vexite is going to push and take down Savage, and it's going to be up to Hazr. And he's got a lot to really recover here. He's got a lot to try and do a 1v3. They did never mind. Jara's got the first round for Order. I gotta say, USTILO is very important on the Mustang area, because Tux was just completely flashed, couldn't see anything, and USTILO up in Evan was able to just get quick 2k there, making a 2-for-1 trade, and that's pretty much what just gave the round to Order. Looking for Org, they've only got the pistols out, with the end of the Deagles out. What do you think about this round? Ooh. Yeah, yep.
Tux. Holding squeaking. Savage is playing around with him a little bit there. And Tux is kind of bemused as to how there isn't someone on the other side of the door. And it's on the outside. Gyra waiting for a ramp push as well.
Jara drops off the angle. Hazard actually does a bit of damage. Hazard looking to CT lobby. He's waiting for that player to come out of brackets on the CT bracket side. Valiance, he's tempted, but he just doesn't want to. He feels like he's just being lined up for a deep shot. Now Tux has been heavily pressured in this blue box area. Going back to CT vents. Now Hazard trying to sneak past. Oh, he might sneak past. And takes the head off Hazard, but Hazard misses the few. Now Jara is being pressured here, but Vexite will back it up. Savage does shut down Jara, and they do hear that Vexite is nearby. Now Liki goes for the bait. He knows the players in CT lobby. The AK has been picked up. So APOC lurking. Still lurking. Valiant wins their duel, and they have no choice but to go for that B bomb site now. Problem is they don't have the bomb. They're going to go and recover it from... Oh, it's actually under red box, so picked it up.
And the rotation's down to be a perfect. They've got a player already set up in control. That's going to be Vexite, and he's going to be ready. Spray isn't perfect, but it still does its job. 8 kills for him now in order. Need to continue to pick up these CT rounds to make sure the CT side is going to be a comfortable one for them.
Yep, they win the first gun round, which is very, very important, given the fact that if you get the gun round away, looking for Org, you're just going to race to 5, and 5-6 rounds are actually really, really good on the T side. And if
now,
you know...
Go ahead.
I was going to say, like, you know, basically, like, if they get the 5th round aboard, then realistically they've won the T side. Now, Buxy's been having a rough game so far, but he's been keeping alive. That's the main thing. He's keeping alive in his positions. Just having a rough game as in, like, he's just been basically targeted with these wall bangs constantly. Like, every single angle he tries to play is just looking for Org and just poking and prodding to see where players are. But now Tux has played an aggressive angle towards Hut. Hearing all the information. Jira, will he peek into ramp? Or is the smoke down to give himself a bit of time?
He needs to be careful because he may get spammed here. Yeah, he's not gonna give him the opportunity. APOC gonna hear Vexite's bullets being sprayed as well. So that's a bit of info for him. He's still looking for his first kill, bear in mind.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, what looking for Org are doing at the moment? They're throwing like utility, like not with purpose as per se, like to take a side, anything like that. They're just throwing it with the information to see what their setup's gonna be. Liki checking workshop. I know he's gonna check mini first and be punished for it. Now Valiant's gonna find a training player stealing. They're actually entering the A side. I think Valiant's is gonna be cut off here before he can get through mini. He is cut off by APOC. Hazard takes down Tux on site. Jara to rotate by the ramp, taken down by Savage. Vexite to trade, bombs flying at Hazard does get enough time to flick it over.
Oh boy. It did not seem like he had anywhere near enough time to get that done, but...
Yeah, definitely not. Like he just planted a bomb probably about a second ago and he flicks around and hits the player in heaven.
And looking for Org have caused an issue for Order now because it's pretty much bare bones for them. They've had to force up everything they possibly can. It's 3 players with full util, but Jira, that ramp player, can only use 1 smoke coming into this round. He's going to have to hope his scope does the talking.
The Org's a strong weapon on ramp, so definitely.
Oh, for sure.
Yep. APOC, he
Yeah,
knows
if you
that the
play...
smokes...
Oh, I tell you what though, Standing saying no, it's not Josh.
Yeah. Valiant with the Orb's gonna have to go off. I gotta say that Vexite was actually holding a very, very strong angle, and APOC just noticed that the smokes were in line, so he's just like, nah, not gonna go for it. He was gonna lurk and B.
APOC's got some god timing.
He has got some really good timing. They're gonna check
Tux
Mini. Oh no, they see it. Tux, he's gonna expect a squeaky and hard execute. They know Tux is here, and Mini and Tux can't really escape from inevitability of going down. But Vexite should be able to trade out. He might be able to get a few more. Does a bit of damage to Savage. Now, Balance can actually add to the pain by throwing his utility out. Oh! A no-scope as well.
No-scope. Wallbang.
Oh, Hazard shows off.
He's angry.
Be planted. They're going to get the bomb for Mini. This is the tough part. They're going to get that bomb for Mini.
Yeah, the issue is they know where Valiance is. They don't know where USTILO is.
Actually, no, the bomb's on Savage, so Savage has picked them up. Good work by USTILO. Now Hazard playing big brain play, trying to take out USTILO from Hut. USTILO should go down shortly. He's not looking. Oh, now he is. And then Hazard does take down USTILO. Flashbang being popped in. Doesn't want to give a chance to Valiance. Valiance looking towards Squeaky. Hazard with the 1v2. Makes it 5 for looking for Org.
Yeah,
I gotta say that
ice in
round,
his veins.
I gotta say that round was just crazy. Like, so many crazy shots that round. Like, it's the epitome of skill being shown in the AU region here.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, the fact that looking for Org, just not from a skill point of view, but from an actual strategy point of view, they decided to really slow it down when they were in a 2v2. And yes, they gave USTILO the time to flank, and it wasn't ideal, but even if USTILO was coming from outside, you know, it was a well-played round, and hazr got himself in a good enough position to get him, you know, securing that 1v2 clutch. And now it's Order with no buy whatsoever. They have to eco up. And Savage is going to be looking to get these eco frags to continue his day off, which has been just outright fragging.
Also, I've got to say as well, that shot from Valiance. The beautiful no-scope onto Sterling. Like, that's what I mean about it. There's some crazy shots, some crazy one-taps going everywhere. Now Jyra looking for Savage.
Is he gonna see his head?
He might. No,
Savage
he can't.
stands
He's
up,
crouched.
maybe.
Yeah, he's crouched, so he can't see it.
And
Gotta give it.
no X-ray.
Oh,
There he is.
They sort of jump. So Jyra's happily taking the full damage here, and he knows Savage. He might be able to steal a weapon. Flashbang goes out. Savage doesn't move. He will steal a weapon, but I think he's got players in hot pursuit. Can he take down hazr? Does take down hazr. Now APOC with the Mac 10. I don't think he's going to fare any better, to be honest. APOC, but APOC does a lot of damage. And Sterling to trade. I can say Jyra took a lot of people down with him. Also going to say shout out to the odds for catching that. For catching him, whether he could see Savage or not. He couldn't. Until, of course, he jumped. You know, it's always the time when you think, you know, we should check, and you know, not so great. We've got a timeout here from Order at this stage.
And Order have to, right? I mean, really, as a CT side in 2022 on Nuke, you don't want to be giving any more rounds than 6 to the T side. We're 8 rounds in, and Order already have. They are in big trouble right now, and they need to come up with some sort of solution how to stop looking for Org here. But the issue is, looking for Org has shown them something different every single round. They haven't really executed the same strategy twice. Obviously, you know, round 2 we saw them sneak outside, go down secret. A few rounds we've seen them get through to main, and they've split main and lobby. Some rounds they've looked to get the entry frag on ramp. They really have been mixing it up really well, and it's just left Order in a spot where they just don't know what to do at this point.
Yeah, I've got to say that they have a lot of different strategies in Nuke, like a lot of different strategies. I'm actually really, you know, good. It's good to see that, like, they're not one-dimensional. They've got multiple different strategies.
Again.
And this one, APOC's, you know, instead of going down the secret, instead, you know, he's doing just a dry peek straight from you know, mini area, looking to the workshop. He's looking for the workshop player, and then other times he'll just go down to secret and just hold secret. Like, there's a lot of different strategies that they're using in the yard at the moment. But Jyra should catch Liki, and he does. APOC can't probably trade that. He's just looking for Jyra to trade, but it's going to be difficult to trade. Jyra actually didn't see APOC. He's actually focusing too much on mini. And Savage and Still has traded 1 each. APOC trades out. And it's like,
here we go again.
Yeah, basically the V's of Order. They can potentially stop this. Valiant's actually going to play aggressive, but the Molotov just covered all the part of heaven, so not really much he can do. And he took a bit of damage, so they know he's here as well. So you're going to molly back up. Vexite coming out from the vents. They can't go in yet. Yeah, Valiant takes more Molotov damage. They're trying to get a flash in, so Vexite can just go for the spray transfer. Looks towards CT vents, Vexite. Being spotted. Being dinked. He feels like a player's at CT vents, but no one's at CT vents. Molotov being thrown to the side. Flashbang gets thrown in. APOC taken out by Vexite.
Oh no.
Now traded by Sterling, but traded by Valiant. And Valiant should secure the round. It's got to be careful, because otherwise he would have tied the full damage.
Yeah.
And it'd be a third round then. I'm going to say Valiant's and Vexite, third time lucky. Third time lucky. They're always trying to do that flush in.
For sure, and they really should not have been winning in that situation. Valiant was mollied off twice, and they knew exactly where Vexite was coming from. And they still managed to get the round win. I mean, it was great utility usage, of course. The Molotov stopped looking for Org from peeking from the heaven side of the site, and then the flashbang as well to just clean up, to get Valiants to clean them up was just excellent, really, and a really well placed retake coming out of Order.
Yeah, most definitely, most definitely. Now, they've got the mag 7 here. USTILO just sneaking in. Talk to the FAMAS. This could be a bit of a force fight. Vexite. Oh, that's unlucky for Vexite. 99's out, times out of 100. APOC's not winning that, but APOC, he's just like, I'm just gonna say every time I see APOC, he's just he's just the devil of nukes. Like, basically looking for Orga, like, okay, here's your orders. APOC, just do whatever. Okay, you know how the meme is, you know. I think it was one of the TV shows where it was just one of the actors was like, the actor says something here, okay? That is literally APOC, and Valiance, that's really unlucky. And they're going to push Valiance here. Valiance He tries to fake getting to control. Apox got a lurk on towards heaven, and nobody's on the A site.
Here's the issue with CT side. Like, Order win that round, 1v1, but look, you still could only afford a mag 7. And Tux was stuck on a Famus, and he's gone. It's now 4v3 in favour of looking for Org. And Order, they need to retake A again, otherwise looking for Org will be on 7 rounds.
Yep.
I don't think they're going to go for it. Money just is not there for them.
Yeah, realistically, like, what sort of weapons they got for a retake? He still is 34 HP for mag 7. He ain't going to get into any side. By the time he tries to fire up to mag 7, he's probably deleted.
And for all the people at home, you want to be adding 2,400 onto all of these balances that Order have here, because that is the amount of money they will be receiving at the end of this round. So realistically, these 3 players are going to be the only ones with a rifle coming into the next round. And the Order, well, Tux and Vexite, they're going to be hoping that those 3 rifles can do enough to win them the round. Otherwise, it's going to be looking for Org on 8 rounds, and they've won the half on T side.
Yep. Now, I think what they can do here, USTILO did pick up one of the M4s, picked up Vexite's M4, I believe.
Yep.
So, we could probably put a scout out as well. Like, they could force up here if they wanted to. But I don't think it's worth, the potential economic loss if you do force up. Vexite's picked up a Deagle. Tux could pick up a Deagle with CZ as well, even a 5.7. They're particularly strong.
The issue is, any investment into this round would have meant that whoever invested would not have had to buy next round. And
Yeah.
obviously, need to play percentages.
You could go with Scout as well in Valiance rather than AWP. Ooh, he's been heard. USTILO's in a really precarious break. Flash, but Apoc, he loses. And this is looking pretty good already, but Liki should be able to trade out, and he does. 4v3 in the favour of Order. Order haven't got a weapon yet. Ooh, Vexite giving a bit of a warning shot to Savage here. Now, they've got Savage trapped here. Ooh, Savage gets into the A side. This is going to be an issue for Tux and Vexite, because they're going to have to watch the A side as well, especially if Savage does something like that. And now Valiant crashes Liki trying to sneak in. That's a great shot. Now Savage under pressure from Vexite. And now Savage, Sterling's got the bomb with him. Now Sterling, he's exposed to Mini, so he's going to be careful with Mini as well. Now another Deagle from Vexite's going to put them to very, very low HP. And Vexite, no,
falling
dies to
damage.
He also got tagged up by Sterling, so now it's going to be a 2v2. Ooh, great shot from Valiant. Now Savage on site. He might wallbang the middle, so Savage has got to watch out to not be in that middle area because it's wallbangable. Now, he's been seen. Savage is picking heaven. Great work by Jara.
And there you go. The 3 rifles that Tux and Vexite were hoping to bring home the goods do just that. And Order are still preventing LookingForOrg from winning this first half. But yeah, I mean, money is going to be in a good spot for them. The issue is the money for LookingForOrg is also going to be really good. And if Order don't win this round, again, they're going to be in the same issue. I mean, the loss bonus really is they're at level 1 loss bonus right now. So if they are to lose this round, the money's still not going to be in a good spot. So yeah, I mean, they need to make sure that they're winning rounds, but not only that, just keeping players alive, as all CT sides need to aim for.
Yep.
I mean, it's looking like it's going to be a very fast outside push, and it's going to be the all stuck in a crossroads. Doesn't know whether to go right or left. Savage, nice gyro as well elsewhere at Liki. Well, he's down secret. Savage is oh boy, he's on the lurk here.
He's heard this. Vexite always seen it. Oh, Vexite critical. And geez, that was a critical frag there for Vexite. Vexite loses that to Savage, and it's just going to hurt Savage. Bit impatient there, but hey, you're in a good lurk play, you got to make it count. Now they go down through secret. Trying to see if anyone's in secret yet. Given the fact that Vexite was so aggressive on the CT lobby play, they've got to suspect that someone could be on the B side. Now Valiant's on the A side himself, looking towards T vents. Sterling going to check T vents. Oh, Valiant, just as he checks Heart, he could be spooked here. And he does take down hazr. Now Sterling standing firm. Oh, is he going to go onto Heart roof? Yeah, he is. And Valiance, he's not going to have a hope if he peeks over. Because I don't think
he's certainly not going to be aiming at there. You're right. Sterling has the advantage, and there you go. That's things open right up. Yes, they've got the man advantage still, Order, but they have no positioning on the map, really. and Sterling is still the one with the bomb. USTILO staying down on B rafters, and if Liki is insinuating that they want to go to B, oh boy, this could spell trouble. USTILO has a big, big part to play in this B hold. Or is he moving at the worst time? See Sterling, that's one. He's looking for the second. We'll do that, no problemo. 9 kills for him, 5 rounds for Order. And Order, they're on a little bit of a fight back.
Yeah, I was going to say, LookingForOrg did not expect USTILO to be holding the B side. Probably expected to play on ramp, yard. But I didn't see anyone A, so I'm just surprised that they went for it, but, you know, you never know.
Yeah.
The player could pop
Especially
out of T
after
lobby.
Especially after Sterling gets that frag at A, like there's no reason why USTILO should be staying B.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, Order, you know, USTILO gambled and he came out with the win.
And not to mention as well, he had a strong position on B. That's one of the strongest positions on B for Toxic and Double Doors, is that rafters / catwalk area. Now,
It's so hard to check. Basically, the only way you can check it is if you wallbang it. But the problem for LookingForOrg then was time was ticking so much, you just didn't have enough time to do everything you needed to do. And yeah, I mean, they're now on the pistols. They're still stuck on 7. Let's not forget though that 7 is still a very, very good good result for a T side, even if it does finish 8-7. In order still definitely have a bit of a hill to climb, not quite a mountain just yet, but Gyra.
I say, this is what I'm talking about. LookingForOrg, you know, preempting utility being thrown there. You know, as hazr just walked away, didn't bother staying there because he knew that HE grenade was coming out to him.
Yeah. And now, are they going to be pushing out Squeaky together? They can't out-trade USTILO just yet. No matter where he is, he's fragging up. Down on B, up on A. No problem, 3k for him, and suddenly Sterling's a lonely, lonely man, and Valiance is going to put him out of his misery. 6 for Order. And we've got 2 rounds left of this first half.
Well, good news for Orders. They can buy up until the end of half.
Yep.
That's the good news.
Props to them because they've been keeping the players alive on their round wins.
Now, LookingForOrg, on the other hand, they know you'll be probably versing 2 straight gun rounds. They've got the AKs themselves. They haven't got full utility. Like I say, at the moment, Order hitting their stride. Okay, LookingForOrg match it. APOC running through towards Secret. Vexite under a bit of pressure. APOC just, Vexite caught in 2 mines. Now APOC has been tagged up heavily, actually. Gyra's even pushed very deep into T brackets. He's probably got a good angle in T lobby, actually. Hazard's going to be very, very careful.
Yeah.
He's actually even... Oh, has he stuck by anyone? No, he hasn't. Ooh, he's seen the bomb ends Sterling, and he loses the duel there, but Valiance with the trade. Now, fortunately, it was on Sterling that went down. APOC drops Tux. Is he going to take down Liki? He will. And they are pressuring the A site. USTILO very strong, but traded out by Sterling. Now Sterling's in a bit of trouble as well, given the fact he knows one player's coming through mini being Tux, but I think Valiance might be able to edge him out. Nah, Tux should have it. Tux was about to look away to just run over to Secret.
I've got to say, it's been great composure for Order. You have to give it to them. Let's not forget, they were 6-2 down, and it's so easy to count yourself out at that point when the disaster of a start that they had. And really, it was all LookingForOrg. They were finding it way too easy. None of the rounds were really that close either. So yeah, Order, great to them, great from them to see them, you know, fight back. But still, as I said, it's a hill to climb, and USTILO trying to frag away, defending the A side with everything he's got, and that's 4 blue kills in the kill feed. And suddenly Sterling's left on his own again. This time, though, it's a 1v5.
Can he replicate the 1v4 clutch that Liki did earlier? Nah.
Not quite.
Doesn't get past Vexite. Anyways, guys, that's the first half for Order V. LookingForOrg, very, very close affair. And we'll return to you guys after the break for more second half action. See you later, fellas. Welcome back, guys, to IEM Dallas, the Oceania closed qualifiers, BO3. We're on the first map of LookingForOrg versus Order. I am Josh, joined by Wix, We get our second pistol round underway, and it's 8-7. You can't get asked for anything closer, but you just got to feel that LookingForOrg has a slight edge. Just only that one round in front.
Yeah, but for sure, I mean, this pistol round is going to be huge. If Order can pick up the pistol round, well, that should give them at least 2, maybe even 3 rounds going forward. And then suddenly Order, have really got this one tied up, if not just slightly in their favour. But of course, you got to win the pistol. That's the most important thing, first of all. And if LookingForOrg can win the pistol on the flip side, well, they're going to be looking even more strong than what they look already. Of course, Order with a nice fight back at the end of that first half after a disastrous start. But it's not about how you start games, it's about how you finish. And APOC is starting off the round with a couple P2K shots being missed. A rarity that you see that gun used nowadays. But Sterling cannot stop the 2 Order players getting down secret. A nice 2-tap coming through.
Savage.
As it's now a 5v4.
Savage jumping down to the vents as well, just making sure no one's on the side. We're just going to hear that on the side already. APOC, he takes down Gyra, and now they might actually go back through the vents, so Savage is going to get ready here. Oh, he's seen USTILOs. Does a little backstab, takes down USTILO, he's heard the bomb being picked up. Vexite going to try and plant it in the smoke. Good idea, he won't be stopped. And now the pressure is actually back on here. Tux takes down Liki, as Liki was lurking around. Now Vexite waiting at double doors. Now Tux, will he be predicting Savage to be here in Toxic? Now to go for the fake defuse, and Savage. Oh, great retake by LookingForOrg. Even baiting Tux sex. They knew Tux was coming in.
Yeah, for sure. And just playing by the numbers. They knew they had a 2-man advantage. They could afford one player to tap the bomb. They knew Sterling was sitting in single door, ready to hold for that person that's gonna check the bomb. The only issue that LookingForOrg had then was the fact that they had no kit. And they really needed to get on the bomb soon. And, it worked out. They didn't get punished, but M4s are coming into play now. No risks being taken by the Orgless team.
Gotta say, just a deagle buy for Order. No utility. Actually, again, it's being thrown in. APOC's gonna do no damage, actually, just fly off. And APOC's just checking Silo. And also, make sure no one crossed. He actually saw one Silo, so APOC's gonna get the M4 out. Almost nails it, actually, and he's heard the deagle as well, so they're going to suspect that they may have forced up. Given the deagle.
Yeah, they could, you're right. They could be expecting, like, deagle armor here. The only issue is they haven't seen any util yet. And they know for a fact that if it was deagle armor, they would have seen some like, flashbangs or smokes or something already. So, yeah, they definitely expect some things up. Gyra, he's going to be watching the rest of this one in spectator mode right now, though. Savage trying to get some damage done onto Tux. 16 HP left on him. Liki seeing the shadow. That's a really nice spot to play if you are new to the game.
Also going to say, APOC cleaned the rest up at Yard as well, just as Liki peeked that. It's just an absolute termination. And now it's just poor Tux. He's on 18 HP. He's already been tagged up already. And there's not much really he can do.
Yeah, now Tux at 16 HP. They know where he is because obviously Savage, he hasn't got an assist yet. So they know he's around lobby somewhere. And there you go. Savage is about to meet him. And there you go. Tux is dropped off. And 9-8 is your scoreline. So LookingForOrg, a good start to the half once again. But what they can't do is afford to have a disastrous second half of the half. Like they did in the first. Because that will see Order, obviously, with all the momentum in the world. The economy is going to be a lot more fatal in regards to the damage being done on that CT side as compared to
they think
D
this is an
side.
anti-eco, given that Sterling has no nades.
Yeah, they do. You're right.
This could be
completely
huge.
Right.
And they get realized it's on anti-eco. Now,
They've
Gyra.
got the message now. That's for sure. Gyra 2-piece is going to be easy for him. Liki making sure that smoke doesn't hit him, so no sound cue is given away to those outside players. That MP9 is going to struggle in this situation.
Well, I'll say comes right under him. Then it's going to be excelling here. That's what he's trying to do. He's trying to change that angle. Now he might flash out. He's actually going to use that smoke, so the player from mini roof's got to drop on him, otherwise they don't see him. Oh, beautiful shot from hazr. And hazr, Liki peeks out, but he goes down, but hazr's still around, lurking. It's going to be 2 for 2. Savage Poked a hole through Squeaky, checked the mini, sees one. Now Savage is going to be on the run. Might check hut, no, taken out by Vexite. And it's going to be up to hazr left, going up heaven, and they've heard him as well. Vexite makes it 9 on the board, and I've got to say, they've caught out Looking for Org here. Looking for Org, we're expecting an anti-eco, and they weren't. But they've got the money still.
They do have the money, of course, they do. It's not great, but it's certainly okay. It's workable. Just like you said, one just little misplay there, and just the wrong read of the economy. They must have thought that Deagle armor must have been with UTIL. And yeah, they've been caught out. But like you said, rifles are still going to be coming in. The UTIL is a lot more than what was last round. But hello, USTILO has managed to get down vent, and they know that's at least one player dropped down to B. That's going to be sending some question marks to hazr. He's also getting pinched from ramp.
Great
Sterling only good enough for one. Yep, great trades coming in. hazr still playing ramp, staying reluctant, but it's going to punish him. 3v3 now.
APOC and Savage coming into lurk plays. I don't think they know they're doing this so quickly, though, with the lurk plays.
Yep,
There's 2 players outside of ramps. They haven't actually got strong post plant outside of ramp yet. Now Liki coming in from Secret. You didn't see the vent player. No, he didn't. I don't think he did. Vexite's tagged up as well. Now, I think Liki did. He's seen the Molotov. Now Vexite's going to flashbang in towards double doors. Now Liki, they got to get into the site quickly, because I don't think either of them have a kit. Now Vexite has peaked. Now USTILO gets the second from Toxic. And flashbang's going to be thrown in there as well. And he's going to go for the smoke. Now USTILO's just going to spray. Now Liki tried to bait it, can't get it. Now USTILO's thinking Liki's ninja defusing it. It's going to be a 10th round for order as Liki gets out of sight.
Yeah, and even if Liki had a kit there, that steal wasn't going to be winnable. As soon as he was spotted not being on the bomb, there was literally no time. So well played from order to get onto the bomb site. They've got themselves the first lead of the match. So oh no, excuse me, they came into the second half with a one round lead, but nevertheless they have got that lead back. And they're looking good, I've got to say.
Yep, expecting an anti here. Liki actually got the AWP at the end of the round from Sterling. So Sterling's body, so they won't be expecting this, and yeah, exactly. They will definitely not be expecting that. He chucked the AWP back to Sterling.
So it's like, nah, you have it, you deserve it.
Molotov's gone in. Hit the bomb plant. Pistol being given over. Now, I wonder if they're going to try and lurk and grab that weapon. Outside of... Oh, okay, never mind. Valence is holding that angle. Flashbang gets thrown into Gyra. Gyra is going to be absolutely taken out there. And USTILO takes out everybody else, so he cleans up the rest of the site. And Valence takes down Liki, and that's no AWP. For this round, it's going to be 11 rounds on the board.
And now, are the question marks going through the Looking for Org's players' heads? Because let's not forget, they picked this map, and from what we were supposing at the start of this one, it was purely a map pick, based on the opposition. It's certainly not the usual pick that Looking for Org take. But yeah, I mean, Order, they're looking good. And considering that Looking for Org are coming into Nuke with, the better record against Order, it's not looking like that much of a problem for them.
Yeah, I've got to say as well, with Order's T-side as well, they've been straight up winning Angels. They've been keeping APOC from lurking, like, been getting freebies. And not to mention it as well, they've been getting that ramp control very consistently. Now they're on always, as I said before, Order are very, very good on that T-side nuke. Very, very good. Able to clear out areas, and also, being able to do the Estrella smoke setups. Usually APOC takes down USTILO now tight. He's in Squeaky. They've heard Liki being in CT vents. That's going to be a free Molotov being thrown over. And Liki knows that Liki will grab 1, 2, and 3. And Liki even knew that as well. Just stepped into it. It's like, yep, I know I'm going to get volley to me. Just spray Squeaky and see how much it can get.
Yeah, and even if he does a lot of damage and doesn't get any kills there, he's still teed up the rest of his team, and they know where Valence is now after that shot, missing APOC, having a push and gets himself a kill. He's back on the board with 2. Liki 3k coming in, and are we going to see a spark back in this Looking for Org roster? There's certainly been no light.
They also kept 5 alive.
Yeah, 5 alive. Yeah, you're completely right. So economy is going to be looking pretty good, and Now you can see the order timeout, just slowing things down, trying to make sure that LookingForOrg don't get any sort of momentum in the mental game. And I mean, what the buy here? It's going to be some guns dropped over.
Yeah, that's what I'm
AKs
suspecting.
are there.
Like, I'm expecting they call this timer to see if they can get a buyout. That's what I'm suspecting. Like, if they can get a decent
Yeah,
buyout.
but it's not an AK, so it's a full buy for sure. It's definitely a force buy. It's just what with, right? You got Gyro on a P250, Tux on a Mac 10. You got Valiance on a Deagle, Vex on an AK, and so is USTILO. So yeah, it's all over the place really. They do have util though. I would be surprised if they did push outside.
They're trying to even up the money as well. That's what I feel here. They're trying to even up the money, and then
Yeah,
like might as well just go force up because you got 2 AKs, Mac 10, and they're just organizing some outside play. This is what Order's done well as well. Like, you know, this outside play, being able to smoke off midi and smoke off partial workshop as well. This will go onto hut. I presume. Actually, no, I think that's not on hut actually. But we'll see what happens where this Molotov does go. Now, Liki. Next time, USTILO. Jara's just waiting there. They're going to go for the hunt speedy execute. Here they come. Savage was ready for it. And, well, that Molotov. It's a good Molotov in the end. None of the CTs were there. That's going to be a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Liki and Savage. Now, Valiance.
yeah. I've got to say, by the way, Josh, Liki, he didn't have the best of starts to this game, but he's certainly turned up now on the CT side. He is looking more confident than ever. And of course, with the first series of the day that he had, it's not a surprise that he's fragging away. And Sterling, oh,
I'd say start to the first half. He got your 1v4 in the first round.
Yeah, excuse me. I meant to the start of the second half. Excuse me.
I was like,
He did get a 1v4. You are right.
I was in visible confusion. I was like, you got an ace in the first round. You can't get any better than that.
Well, you can. You could have got a 1v5. Come on, Liki.
Yeah, sorry, Liki, man. You got to kill 6 people, man.
There he is. 3K for him.
Yeah, we should tell that to Liki. You know, just DM and be like, Matt, you should have got 6 kills that first round. 5 kills aren't good enough.
Get good, bro. Get good. But all in all seriousness, Josh, things are starting to get tense.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 11-all now, and realistically, I mean, after that force buy, Order just not going to have any money, of course. They didn't get a plant either, so money's going to be in a worse spot than what it potentially could have been. So yeah, LookingForOrg, they're back in pole position. USTILO or HE followed up with a bit of Molotov as a bit of dessert.
Also, I'm going to say, you know, this is the business end, really. The last 10 rounds and a half, especially the last 5, is just the business end where, you know, his composure is basically everything.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. Valiance is just, he's just amazing with the deagle there. Like, his deagle skills and
How many has he had this game? Like, like you said, the 2 Vs of Order. They're just deagle gods.
Yeah, I think it's been 5 or maybe 4. I'm not sure, actually. Can't really tell you on top of the head how many times.
And the rest.
I think it's 4 or 5. I'm not sure. Maybe a bit more, actually. I'm trying to remember, like, you know, I know Valiance did a few on CT side.
Definitely had a few on CT, yeah.
Yeah. That's just why, like, the LookingForOrg are very hesitant to just commit to an area, because if they stay still, their head's off, because Valiance is
they're so dangerous. And that, you could see it, like you said, in the gameplay, like Liki playing really passive here. And the jumping boost comes through. Liki, though, that's 2. Oh, but there's that deagle. Hello, Liki.
Even adjusted for the wide peak as well. That's the worst part of it all. Savage being tagged up. Savage is under a lot of pressure here. Should be taken out. He is. And now Sterling's on 2 HP. Now, hazr tried to spray transfer. We've seen him. Molotov throw Molotovs at each other. That's gonna be a 1v1. Valiance can use this to plant the bomb. hazr actually baited the steps, but Valiance is not gonna fall for that. hazr. Yeah, do you expect him at hut? Nah. Great work by Valiance in the half-by round. Puts 12 on the board and looks like it was looking for going to take the lead, but Order strike back as Valiance picks up that M4.
Yeah, now, I mean, how do you predict this one? Money is... Oh, let's have a look. Buy's going to come in. There's an AWP on Sterling, of course. There's an M4 on Liki, but APOC and Savage, I mean, Savage can buy an M4, no problem. It's APOC, which is the big question mark. Are they... I wouldn't mind him switching up with someone. You know, him pulling out like an XM or something and playing Hut and swap out with like Savage onto main or something. But yeah, I mean, it really is up the air. Of course, Order, they have the round advantage, but let's not forget that that they are on T side and it can be awkward. But yeah, thanks, Mr. Observer. We missed an eco ace.
Ooh, even
Josh.
better. Even better for
Oh,
Valiant.
There you go. Throwing one at Liki. Says, whatever you could do, I could do better.
I gotta pay attention to the kill feed. Okay, I gotta pay attention to the kill feed. who does the kills these days? But I think Valiant did get the ace because Vex didn't get
I
any.
still think Liki needs to do something in this game, Josh, to be honest.
Yep. I think basically, Chara will be happy with that. Balance has been on target with that Deagle, and I think they'd be afraid of every single half by now, looking for Org. Now the smokes are out, Mini's been smoked, Workshop, ooh, that smoke is still good enough though. So APOC has to just dig a bit deep into Workshop. Will they clear out Workshop? Sees Vexite, great transfer, not good enough to take down USTILO. Valiant's been taken out though, and that's gonna be a big sigh of relief. They stop sweating there, looking for order, looking for Org. Who are looking for order.
They are looking for order.
Yeah,
they are looking for the order players.
Yeah, I think a big sigh of relief there to be like, oh god, Valiance is dead finally. You know, it's just been an absolute pain in their side. Now they go for the A hit. CT smoke. Savage is actually sneaking in here with the MP9. He's seen the gun barrel, and that's going to be Flux going down the count. Now Gyra, can he get two? Does get two. Flux going to be thrown in, just stealing at secret. Hazard's pushing. Can he get another? No, Hazard was ready for it. He knew Gyra was in that squeaky area, but doesn't know where USTILO is. USTILO shooting at the bomb plant here. Given that he doesn't know where Sterling is, but he knows where Hazard is.
He certainly knows where Hazard is. And I wonder, did they know where he is? Does Hazard? Yeah, I think he just Hazard's going to heaven. Yeah. So they're going to pinch, I'd imagine. Sterling's going to wait for the Hazard contact. And as soon as they clear the site, well, they know he's in lobby, right? So here we go. Sterling, flashbang. Going to flash himself through. Hazard's actually going to stick this, and Sterling's just going to hold for the heart. There is no kit. He's sticking it. And USTILO is not buying it, that's for sure. Z thinks there's a kit, and it isn't. He's going to get the bad news. He's going to be killed as well. And that is a vital round that LookingForOrg really needed, because if they didn't, well, it would have been a half buy in this round, and they could have been facing a 14-11 scoreline.
Yeah, I felt really there for USTILO. Like, he couldn't really do anything there, given the fact it was a 2v1. One of them has the AWP. He has no idea where Sterling is. He has a rough idea where hazr is, you know, from the Jara kill. And he felt that he'd gone ramp because he heard steps going towards bracket, I believe. I think he heard a bit of steps. So it's just like, I actually don't know where Sterling is. I might as well get a bomb plant, get $100 for my team. The next half buy, you know, they're scared of half buys because, you know, Valiant's pick up the Deagle. You know, might one dig a few players. So he's just like, yeah, just plant the bomb down. We got, you know, really nothing to lose here. If I do die, I do die. That's pretty much it because, you know, I don't have the information. And also,
and then post-plant, the issue was, like, he was expecting hazr to have a kit. So he gambled and he said, you know, I'll just give it 5 seconds. As soon as no defuse came in after 5 seconds, you know, he's imagining that he's off the bomb. So he tries to swing for Sterling, where he's heard the AWP scope, and unfortunately he just couldn't win it.
I was gonna say as well, I've got to get these kits here looking for as well, because that round could have been costly.
Oh, no.
He's seen Vexite go down vents.
Oh, he's playing the knife.
Yep. Hazard's going to go back to the B side. Good rotate from LookingForOrg. Now it's heard they've actually gone to secret. Now, good work from hazr. Good transfer. Great work from hazr. Now hazr, he's going to molly it off. Ooh. Good work by Sterling as well to back up hazr, because hazr could have been an awkward scenario. But I think he heard the scope, that's why Valiant's backed off. Bounce with the Tech 9. They could go to the A side, actually. They might go to the A side now.
Could.
But that was a good catch for Tux. I'm saying hazard there, but he catches the bomb for his full teammate and it goes down. 13-12.
And it's looking like one-way traffic now. I've got to say, it really, like, the pendulum has been all over the place. It's been to order, it's been with LookingForOrg, but it finally feels like LookingForOrg have really got two hands on the game. But the issue is, again, Liki, he's going for a FAMAS here. And APOC is going for MP7, hazrd's going for MP9, but it's a buyout of order.
Yeah, it's just none of them went down in the previous round, other than hazr. So I think they're just trying to keep the money on APOC and Liki, so if they do lose this round, they can buy up. But like none of them died, so they couldn't buy new weapons. So I think only, as I said, only Liki died, so the FAMAS was thrown to him. Now Sterling, he's got the AWP on the outside. Could have bought an AM4. They do need to show something else. The Savage has gone down, and Sterling's just gonna back off. APOC, he's gonna have to like just get some close contact play. Actually, grenade being thrown in. He will take down APOC traded out by Vexite. I'll take down Jara, and Sterling coming up the heaven. Molotov being thrown in, but a HE grenade will do a bit of damage. Tux takes a lot of damage there. Now, HE grenade, will it be thrown to Tux? Tux gonna watch out. He does watch out, except he takes a bit of damage. hazr with the MP9, trying to look for a head.
I wonder if they just save here, to be honest. I mean, hazr doesn't have any money. Sterling doesn't have any money. He will not be able to afford an AWP, and yeah, as you can see, I mean, excluding Sterling. Yeah, they can buy the next round. That is true.
They got a
I mean, yeah, APOC can buy. Sterling can drop. hazr can just stick with his MP9, I guess. But yeah, I mean, it's coming down to the wire. It really is, and I think we will be getting the full 30.
And also as well, Order aren't going to hunt because they can't.
Yeah.
The money situation until obviously the win bonus came in, they couldn't do it. If they lose any weapons there, this doesn't help them for this round.
So actually surprised that LookingForOrg haven't just called a timeout here to get this one talked over. Galil's been dropped over to Savage, so Liki has upgraded it for an M4.
Probably could have been talking about it during the save, I assume. Some teams do
definitely.
that. I've had, Outsiders do that as well, where they basically use the eco rounds to actually talk rather than the actual timeouts on Nuke.
I'm going to send hazr with that MP9 towards ramp, and they're going to double up ramp, actually. Actually, no, he's changed his mind. He's going to be going towards Hell. It's kind of all over the place, really. APOC just trying to get a read as well. Right now, just Order aren't really showing anything. Tux is the first contact, and Savage wins it out with a Galil. And LookingForOrg have had a great start to this round.
They heard Jara on T roof, so would be surprised if they were expecting a
outside smoke's coming.
Not the A hit, but yeah, I was gonna say an A hit.
Here we go. USTILO's already in position. All he needs to do is wait for these two smokes, and then he can get down secret.
Yeah, I can see Daniel every single Order win. He's seeing Order up,
APOC has not taken it in. Yeah, APOC has not taken this into consideration at all, and USTILO has a perfect opportunity, Josh, to make this happen.
Liki though, he's dead. They're trying to go down the vents. Liki and Savage have just put a foil over their plans of trying to get down the vents, and that's why APOC wasn't too concerned. It's just like, yeah, if they try to do a vent dive, it's not going to work. And USTILO, he's looking secret. I think APOC will know that USTILO is going to be around here if they were trying to do a vent dive. You don't do a vent dive because you want to. You do a vent dive because someone's trying to sneak into secret. And APOC, instinct, big brain, takes down USTILO. He's just like, hang on a minute. If those three players tried the vent dive, then where's the fourth player? He's just like, he's at secret.
Time to hit the panic button if you're an Order fan, because the buy will not be coming in. They will be playing for overtime, and they will need 2 consecutive T-sided rounds to get themselves overtime, assuming that the eco ace doesn't happen again for the win.
Balance has got a Glock, okay, guys? USTILO, just throw him the deagle. Okay, just do it. Just do it. He'll probably get, 10 kills. Yep. USTILO, he's believing in himself as well.
Says, no, bro, I'm top fragger right now. Yeah. Let me do my thing.
To be fair, it's only one deagle. They can, just deliberately flick it off the edge if they lose it and, the next player catches it.
Sterling creeping up secret with that AWP, and APOC as well is here to help him out.
Yeah, I gotta say, Vex are very, very aware of this as well, that Sterling could be in secret, because he's holding secret, basically.
Yeah,
USTILO is trying to pressure APOC. Like, in a sort of way, what they were thinking there is like, hey, if APOC's picking up like that and not actually hard peeking out, that means he's trying to be, the tracking hound for a potential hunter being Sterling.
Order would really love a plant here as well, because that would boost their economy a bit more, and if they were, you know, to win this round. Or if they were to lose this round and then win the next one, Money will still be in a pretty good spot, even if it was a 1v1. So they're really looking for a plant there. That's why they're playing so patient and not willing to throw this round away. But Savage is playing second vent. He's spraying down the players of the Order, and he is ordering the Order players and saying, you shall not pass the smoke. And Savage is still continuing to fire away. Liki is there to help him out, of course. Valiant's holding him down this time, though, as you said, Josh. With no Deagle, he has got the Glock, and he is going to struggle as he's full white as well. Savage still second vent, and he gets the 4K in the bag.
4K? I thought it was an ace. I thought we were seeing an ace there from Savage, but Savage, I'm going to say, very, very impressive holding from CT vents. Very, very impressive, because he's like done. Like, that's done. They know where he is. They've got all trapped in with the pistols. He's on 14 HP, so every single shot has to be at the head, or has to be with a flash, or even if it's with a flash, you just holding the Glock down anyway. Good round there from Savage to stay alive to make it 15-13, and now the double AWPs come out. Hazard on the secondary AWP. I wonder if he's actually put the rifle through as well, like put the rifle near him. Ooh, gotta be testing fate there.
I thought he was gonna shoot.
The grenade's gonna go there instead, so USTILO takes a bit of damage, and Apox getting to the dumpsters. And Apox just waiting, stealing. I think he's gonna be playing Havoc, and I think they're gonna be aware there could be someone close by. Smoke's gonna be thrown in. Trying to see armor or anything like that. Sterling going for a pot shot. Now Apox just waits. Sterling takes out one, and now they're gonna prepare for Apox, and Apox is actually one-tapped. He's taken out by Valiance, but he's been one-tapped as well by Apoc. Now has over the secondary AWP. Sterling taking down Valiance. Okay, never mind. I was like, oh, Stuck's approaching bracket, and I realized he wasn't. If he was approaching bracket, that would have been, oh god. 4v2. Doable, you know, always doable. If you hit a site, hit the right side, get the two defenders off, you take him out.
Sure, the issue, yeah, for sure. The issue is, Order, no matter where they go, they're going to be walking into an AWP. If they go ramp, they're walking into hazard. If they go in A, right now, Sterling going towards heaven, they'll be walking into an AWP. So they need to just hope that one of those weapons will not fire on point. Right now, though, Jira in a little bit of an exchange with Savage on A. Sterling having a look around. Savage is actually going to be mollied off the site and out of position. He's holding the off angle here. Jira is not going to be ready to check him, or is he? I'm going to eat my words and shut up, because Jira's won that one with absolute ease.
Boss off towards 7. They'll get the bomb plant. Luck's going to get the bomb planted shortly. They actually be planted for Mini. Liki coming in through the vents. I wonder if Hazard will chuck out... Yeah, he does check out the AWP for the AK. He's actually near a rifle. Now Sterling coming in from Mini. Doesn't see anyone Mini.
I love the play. I really do.
Flashbang coming out of the vents. Now Jira. He's heard Liki in the vents. Oh, Sterling! A wallbang! That's going to be Tux here.
Tux is on the flank. Look at this. This is what I'm saying. I love the play. They're not going to be expecting. I haven't pushed it. He just needs to hope here that they are not on this bomb.
Oh, I think Hazard might get it.
Is he going to have time? Sterling's checking him. Oh, there it is.
Even if he got that there, I feel like Hazard was going to get it. Like, he only had like probably 0.5 of a second to hit that.
Yeah.
But great win by LookingForOrg. Very close.